Good afternoon, everyone. So for the first topic, we're going to be discussing about academic problems. So what are actually academic problems? And do any of us have any academic problems? So academic problems, or may also called academic concern, which may include all this below, and young people like us, developing maturity may prompt or may fasten changes in the way that others relate to us. So these are the 11 tips I have researched, and I suggest you to do this. The first one is write a to-do list.
Unlike physical bullying, by definition, verbal bullying is harder to see and stop. It tends to occur when adults aren't around to stop it and the effects of it are not obvious. So, is there any alternative solutions? It's actually based on the victim's mind. They're the ones who makes decisions for their own selves. So as a victim, they must have think that I should or I should not stand up for myself. There are some solutions. You have to be brave. Stop letting them make fun of you. Stand up for your own self, or just ignore them and walk away.
So what actually causes peer pressure to happen in most of us? So these are actually some of the main causes. The first one is desire to the desire to fit in. So maybe when we see our friends doing like the most mainstream activities, or maybe they're following the newest trends, we might want to feel that we're left out, and that's why we start doing the same things as them to fit in.
Everyone feels anxious now and then. For example, you may worry when faced with a problem at work, before taking a test, or before making an important decision. Occasional anxiety is okay, but anxiety disorders are different. Solutions: eating healthy and balanced meals. Healthy food really helps to balance your hormones.
Is tell us how you feel. How are you really? How are you feeling right now?
A bit stressed yet excited to end this school year.
Good morning, everyone. We are from APRA. We're going to talk about teenagers' issues. First, focus on stabilizing symptoms and ensuring safety.
Depression doesn't spring from lack of brain chemicals. Causes includes faulty mood regulation, genetic vulnerability, stressful life events, medication, and medical problems.
Obsessive compulsive disorder is a mental illness that causes repeated unwanted thoughts and destinations of the urge to do something repetitively. Some people can have both obsessions and compulsions.
So this is our first question of the Google Jamboard. Everyone, you guys can share a bit about your feelings today. My day, just like this, yeah. And the time will go by, and someday, a single day can make us happy, I guess. Sometimes you feel like that. It's okay.
So, what is cyber addiction? Cyber addiction is defined as any excessive online related compulsive behavior which most likely interferes with your normal living and causes a negative impact to you.
The causes. First, start off by teens or young adults that come into the cyber world to do social interaction.
The solution are identify the most addictive element from the internet, block or minimize usage, find new hobbies or ways to socialize to distract you from playing games or using the internet.
So usually what we see, hear, and feel has a lot to do with us. We see many things in this world. And the more often we see other people, sometimes we feel jealousy about wanting to have that thing. So from there, the insecurity about what we don't have comes up.
How do you overcome our negative body image thoughts? You can use these notes here to answer this question. Back on what I like about my body, don't overthink everything and try to improve on what I can. Nice. Just be confident and don't think about it.
Actually, taking drugs when we were teens can affect our lives as an adult, and it can cause health problems and developmental processes in our brain.
When teens are unhappy and can't find a healthy outlet,
for their frustration or a trusted confidant, they may turn to chemicals for solace.
Tobacco is made from the leaves of tobacco plants. It contains nicotine, which is an addictive drug. When you smoke tobacco in cigarettes, cigars, or pipes, you absorb toxic and cancer-causing chemicals that affect your health.
What do you think about smoking? Okay.
Which country in this world that made drugs illegal in their country, and why is that?
And Americans are at the greatest risk of drug-related death. I think that's all.
Causes of mood swings. Puberty. During puberty, your emotion and your body started to change, and it's natural to have it.
So the possible solutions are getting regular exercise that gives you feel good hormones that can change your emotions. You can get a better sleep and take a rest to calm your emotions.
Stress is the body's reaction that occurs when a person faces a threat, pressure, or a change.
Effects of stress. Stress will make a person get easily emotional, get easily anxious, have mood swings, easily get weak, have dizziness, and migraine easily.
Okay. What makes you angry? If somebody lie, if I fail to achieve something good, almost everything, and it's annoying, everything. When people keep living when they're not the imposter, no snacks.
Thank you for answering the questions. I do really appreciate
Deliver
it.
nicotine by heating a liquid in a much less harmful way, but it's still not safe. Vaping and smoking share similar negative effects on the body, such as damage to the lungs, increased cancer risk, and more.
The effect of smoking is depression, stress, and negative moods. Uh, Smoking can affect cancer, lung cancer, and heart disease.
So what is it? Alcohol is created when grains, fruits, or vegetables are fermented. Fermentation is a process that uses yeast or bacteria to change the sugars in the food into alcohol. How does it affect our body? Alcohol is a depressant, which means it slows the function of the central nervous system.
Vaping is less harmful than smoking, but it's still not safe. True or false? Yeah, so it's true that vaping is less more harmful than smoking, but it's still not safe.
So these are the causes. So being a teenager is the time where they explore their identity and interest. So having a special and romantic mutual feeling between two persons can lead to engaging a romantic relationship, or so we call dating. So these are the possible solutions. The first one is make sure you are responsible for the choices that you make.
Teenage pregnancy is defined as pregnancy that occurs in girls in the age of 13 to 19. It's common that these girls have not completed their education and are still dependent on their parents. They also cannot provide for the unborn child. Thus, they are commonly referred to as unmarried minors who become pregnant unintentionally. To prevent teenage pregnancy, and sex education should be pursued both at home or in school. Enactment of laws. Those who sexually abuse young women should be severely punished.
Maintain a healthy weight. Having a healthy weight helps preventing having irregular periods. And maintain a healthy diet. Specific foods helps loosen up cramps. And lastly, do yoga. Yoga helps menstrual pain and emotional symptoms.
Postpartum depression is a type of depression which occurs after childbirth or birth complication. Postpartum depression, or PPD for short, is a complex mental illness where the mother affects herself and the baby on her reacting to appropriate things the mother or her baby does. The chances of premature baby birth is low for teen pregnancy. Is false. Yeah. This is the scoreboard. What is a period? Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you, Kakak, for listening, and thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate
your contribution to our presentation. I hope you get the information we're trying to give you, and see you next time, probably. Thank you.